Hello and welcome to another episode of Real Estate Catch Up. You already know that in Real Estate Catch Up, we bring to you real estate gist, information, trends in educative and fun way. I am doing this with no other but
Adaeze Anosike.
my name is Cynthia Oluchi. What we are bringing to you today, you didn't see it coming.
So, at all.
Today, we want to, first of all, it is a common thing among investors to overlook red flags.
Yeah.
It is a common thing among them because whenever you talk about real estate investment, it's a very huge one and it's a very delicate one. So there are some red flags that you should look out for if you are looking to invest in real estate. And it's a pity because it's quite unfortunate that most investors don't look out for these red flags. I don't know if it is a case of
They ignore,
ignorance or just carelessness. But whatever it is, we are bringing to you today a list of red flags. We already know that we are talking out of experience, the things we have seen and handled as
professionals.
in real estate. So we are going to be having a list. We are going to be discussing a list of real estate red flags that you should look out for when investing in real estate. So I turn the table now over to Miss Ada. Talk to us. What are some of these red flags that we should look out for when investing?
Just like you said, I don't know if it's a case of ignorance or
carelessness.
Because some actually tend to even know about this, but they try to put it aside and feel like it's not a big deal. But anything that is not right in real estate investment is wrong. And don't think that with time it can get right.
So there is no middle way.
There is no cuts and join in it.
Okay.
So some of these red flags include something like getting a property that is within a well-developed area and it's just that property that is not developed. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean a bare land can actually be in a developed area and is up for sale.
Okay.
But then the main thing there is you have to ask the question, why is this particular plot within this area that is well developed and nothing is happening there? You need to ask that question. Just like I said, don't get me wrong. There is a possibility that a land can be in a developed area and don't have any issue. But what is left for you as an investor is to conduct your due diligence. We keep hammering on conducting due diligence. Recently, someone called me and said he wants to sell off his property. And I asked for the details. At first, the client was being reluctant to send it, that he don't feel okay sending his documents to somebody. I said, okay, if you can't send it, I can't do anything. I can't force you, but then I need these documents to conduct search.
To be able to
Finally, he sent it. The first thing I normally do is to send the survey plan to a surveyor to chart it. We are still in that first stage. And the surveyor got back to me and said, this plot of land is in a government area, that I should step back. I called the guy. I told him, we can't sell this for you. This land is in a government reserved area. So he was coming up with, but there are buildings there now. Do I mean that the government will come up one day and demolish all this fine building? He had to use the word fine building. And I asked him, did you conduct due diligence when you bought this land? He said, no, he bought it from the PG, so it's not a problem. He knows it's not a problem. And I asked him, why do you think the PG sold that land to you? Why didn't you ask him, why do you want to sell? Do you think he doesn't know? He said, but people are building there. There's nothing wrong with it. And I told him, okay, you can just go back to those people that helped you to purchase the land. Tell them you want to sell it. They should help you and sell. That me, I can get involved. This plot of land is in a place that is already developed. But just like I said, this doesn't mean that a plot that is in a place that is developed, that all of them has issue. But the main thing is you need to conduct proper due diligence. Even if that place is not in a government area, I'll have to take my search further. I will check if it's registered. I'll even have to go there and conduct traditional search to ask questions, because some of these properties might end up having communal crisis. or maybe they are dragging it, something like that. So
Something actually struck me in this case study you just narrated now. You said something when we began that something is wrong. It will remain wrong, and
exactly.
it will never come to a point when it becomes right, and there is no middle ground for it. This case study you quoted now, this man now knows that this is wrong, that he purchased a wrong piece of land. Now he's
He
hoping
felt
that
that
the
because the
government
place is developed,
or
that
have
government
fine
cannot come up
houses,
one day and start
and this is the
demolishing
problem
it.
so many people face.
You
You
can
might
see
not
what's happening in Lagos. So that's just
you
the
might not
problem.
know at the initial stage, but the point that you discover that this, instead of you to start hiding on that it's going to be
Nothing
right,
will happen.
nothing will happen.
Nothing will
You better
happen.
find solution immediately. If it's to go and
Or
sell it
avoid
back,
it. Or avoid it.
no, probably they already
Take your
bought.
investment elsewhere.
Maybe probably they already bought with ignorance and all that. Just like you told him, I think the best thing for him to do is to go back to the person that sold it to
To
you,
him.
sell it back to that person, so that
That's if the person will buy now.
and most
The
of
person
them know.
might not be able to buy it because this particular property is no longer the price. He's not going to sell it the price he bought it. So
Okay.
that's just the thing. So the best thing is that's why we keep hammering on conducting due diligence, proper due diligence. There's no cut and join in this thing. You just need to follow the due process, do the right thing.
Yes, and get
That
the
is wrong.
results.
With time, it can't get right. That's just the thing people need to know. Especially
That
when you
the
don't even do
government
anything
that the
about
government
it.
is even overlooking you for now. Maybe the present government is
Don't need
overlooking
that
you
place yet. When
now.
they will
Doesn't
need
mean
it,
that
they
you
will
are
come and
safe.
you can't do anything.
But Mr. They're talking about properties that are within undeveloped properties that are within developed areas. What could be the reason actually?
Sometimes, that's why I said it doesn't mean that all of them are having issues. But sometimes maybe the owner died and maybe the family don't even know that such property exists. That's number one thing.
Okay.
Then secondly, maybe the owner don't have the money to develop and the person don't even want to sell. That's another point. Then another thing, some people buy land just for speculation, waiting for it to increase in price. So they tend to just leave it. Maybe they have another place they have in mind. They know this place is going to increase, like the appreciation is going to come fast. So they want to sell and maybe use it to develop another place.
Okay.
So these are the points.
Then on the other hand, what now makes it a red flag? Because I'm thinking
Sometimes, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they might be dragging the place. It might have
and
issue.
it's on a pause.
Sometimes it might even be with maybe that property. There is a client I had also that wanted to buy a property from me last 2 years. He came for inspection. After everything, I called him. Okay, he was one that called me. He told me plain that he can't buy this property now. He traveled. He has been outside Nigeria for some time. Then he came back. The place he bought land, he was happy. His land is appreciating. The place is developing, only to find out that another person is beginning to build there. On getting to ask, the person said they sold the land to him. So see now, they felt the guy is no longer in the picture. They sold that land to another person. So you see now, other places are developed around there, but that land, due to the issue they are having, nothing is going to happen there. So they are trying to sort it out. So this is another reason on the bad side that can make it to be.
So for you to just be safe as an investor, once you see that it's undeveloped and the surrounding properties are being developed, ask questions
and conduct proper due diligence.
Wow, this is really, really getting interesting and longer than we anticipated. Because as it stands now, we just only mentioned one of the reasons. I think we are going to be ending this video here and do a follow-up video on this. And until we come your way in the next video,
we'll be giving you some other red flags you need to look out for.
Yes.
Before purchasing that property or investing in real estate.
And until then, this is Real Estate Catch Up with Ada and Cynthia. We will see you again in the next video. Stay glued. Bye.